Thanks for tuning in to Finance News. I'm Melissa Darmoine. Here to talk to us about Novatti Group is CEO Peter Cook. Peter, nice to see you in the Sydney office.
Fin News Network, hello.
Hi, it's great to have you back. First up, Novatti prides itself as being an innovator in the payment space. Can you give us an update on some of the innovation that is taking place?
So sector's going through massive change, and with COVID we've seen an acceleration of the conversion of cash payments to cashless, and whether we're tapping and going or paying online, sending money cross border, we're getting these increasing number of transactions that are digital, and Novatti is exposed to more and more of those transactions as we build our business. In a real innovation sense at the moment, we're looking at a number of blockchain services, and we're exposing ourselves with technologies to be able to facilitate further blockchain and digital transactions, where we continue to sit in the space of B2B infrastructure. So I think that consumers and businesses need to be able to access all of these payment types, and really what we want to do is enable our businesses to simply pay and be paid faster, better, quicker, cheaper, and to access all of the new tools.
On that note, can you dive in a little bit more as to how Novatti is going to actually play a role in that?
So if I talk about stablecoin, a stablecoin is a digital asset that is backed by a traditional fiat currency. So as an example, if you've got 100 Australian dollar stablecoins, there should be $100 sitting in a bank account that absolutely backs that up. We see lots of uses in remittances, in settling of transactions for cross-border payments, such as for exporters and importers, for onboarding and offboarding, for purchases of cryptocurrencies, and use cases that are yet to be seen. So Novatti will become an issuer of stablecoins. We're working on a significant strategy where we will have what's called a multi-chain stablecoin solution, and in part that may be deployed as stablecoin as a service for other fintechs and banks, and otherwise we will deploy stablecoin services directly for our customers.
Wow, a lot has changed in the last 12 months. So can you just bring this back to the strategy of Novatti?
The strategy and the goals that we announced to our shareholders and investors in the July-August timeframe, we said we want to grow revenue very strongly. We had done a major fundraising and we'd bought the stake in Reckon, and we wanted to work with Reckon on bringing payments to their customers. We wanted to increase our markets in terms of either geographic spread or M&A or new partnerships. We wanted to bring through the acquiring licenses with Visa and MasterCard, and we wanted to bring through the bank license. So if I look at it today, we did an acquisition of ATX, which is A, an acquisition, and B, it's given us a significant footprint in Malaysia and a jumping off place for Southeast Asia. We got the acquiring licenses with Visa and MasterCard. Our revenues have been growing really 50% year on year. If you call it a miss, we are still working with APRA on the bank license, and so we are still hopefully close to that. And then in terms of moving into digital assets, well, that's really, and stablecoin services and even our patent PayX crypto for acquiring, and even a customer of ours, Crypto Spend, that's issuing cards, really they're extensions of our service. It's showing that we're still innovative, but really it's all about continuing to drive our ecosystem and of course top line growth, and getting us towards that scale point where we get to cash flow positive and EBITDA positive.
So I know that the bank license has been going on for some time.
Yes. Can
you give us any insights as to where it's at, why it's where it's at, and just some more colour on that?
It's the bank license, the regulator is APRA. It is getting a bank license is far from a trivial exercise. We have been at it for a long time, and there was the 1 year hiatus with COVID. We continue to work closely with APRA, and hope to be able to bring the bank licence through shortly.
Finally, Peter, what can we look forward to in the months ahead for Novatti?
In a reporting sense, hopefully our investors will see this continuation of growth, and they'll see that the growth is across multiple segments. So we do have multiple revenue streams. We see ourselves as a multi-services payment service provider, and we are getting growth in all of our business units. And so really investors should start to look at are the unit economics, are we able to scale the business profitably over time? And hopefully as we report more and more financially over the next few months, investors will see that we are really driving the scale economics out of the business.
Peter, it's been an exciting 12 months and I love how you're embracing blockchain technology and linking it to your strategy. I look forward to speaking to you again.
Melissa, thank you.